everybody, welcome back to our channel, We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And here's our non-spoiler review for Men in Black International. Men in Black International is directed by F. Gary Gray and stars Tessa Thompson, Chris Hemsworth, Liam Neeson, and Kumail Nanjiani. I remember seeing the first trailer for Men in Black International, and going, okay, I'm down, especially after seeing Thor Ragnarok and seeing how Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth work together and their on-screen chemistry, which is great, and they have this great timing of back and forth. In that movie, I was hoping that would carry over into this movie, plus Men in Black, you get all the aliens and the cool gadgets, so...
Cool guns.
Yeah, so I was looking forward to it.
Same here. I kind of saw it, when I saw the trailer, I was kind of like, okay, I'm on board for this. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, it's a new Men in Black movie, because, the last two were terrible. Or at least I saw Men in Black 2 and I did not like it. Men in Black 3, I heard about it. Did you ever see Men in Black 3?
I think I did. I don't remember it.
And I think that was kind of like the universal rating for it, forget about it kind of thing. But I was kind of excited to see this new iteration, this new generation, a whole new team. Maybe all you get from the last Men in Black is like a few little references here and there. So I was kind of excited to see how they were going to reboot this.
Mm-hmm. I like that the storyline is... It isn't really like a continuation of like the Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones storyline, even though we know that they exist, in the same... I mean, it's still Men in Black. It's not like it's a new Men in Black. It's just... now instead of in the past. Anyways, I'm rambling. So Tessa Thompson is in this movie, and she plays Molly, who have been searching for the Men in Black organization, and she finally finds them, and she was like, look, I want in. She gets partnered up with Chris Hemsworth, and they go on this crazy mission. And I really have to say, this is definitely a Tessa Thompson-centric movie, as in I feel like, yes, her and Chris shared a lot of screen time together, but I really felt like it was more of her movie than his movie, which is not a bad thing. I love Tessa Thompson. I think she's fantastic, and she is really great in this movie.
And I have to admit, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson did a really good job of playing off of each other, and it's it shows that it wasn't their first rodeo together. They actually did have pretty cool chemistry, and what I really like, this might fall into spoiler realm, but it didn't go into the romantic side, that they could have done, kind of like how they did it in Thor Ragnarok. They had this really cool kind of buddying up kind of relationship, and that's the same thing that they had in this movie. So I really liked how they did their relationship and their chemistry.
Yeah, I agree. And then there's an additional character that is voiced by Kumail Nanjiani, who is, if you know Kumail, who is a comedian. It's the funniest character in the whole movie, and kind of steals every scene that he is in. And I'm not complaining. I loved it, and I want more of this character.
I have to admit, I was a little nervous about him at first. When I was watching one of the trailers, I was kind of like, oh no, he's going to be an obnoxious character. But he turned out to be really funny. His humor fit in at the right moments. They knew exactly how to use this guy. And a part of me coming out of the movie was kind of like, I want my own little dude like that. I was like, he's a cool little pocket dude to have just wherever you go. And he was very useful, very handy in his way. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was kind of a fun little character.
So this movie definitely falls into more of the campier, slightly over the top realm. Obviously, they're talking about Men in Black, and they're talking about aliens and all of that stuff. So I hope you aren't going into this movie thinking you're going to get serious dialogue. The dialogue is fun. The back and forth at times can be fun. There are a lot of certain scenes that has some pacing issues for me. There's not a lot of them. I feel like if you are kind of just sitting in for a fun summer movie experience, you're going to get that in this one. Though some of the things that I would have liked to see more gadgets, because that's what was so cool about the first Men in Black, and more different types of aliens, which is also what we saw in the previous Men in Black.
Yeah, and also because one of the things is that they had plenty of really cool guns, but that's all that they put, the guns in the car, and everything else was kind of, there was no other really cool, fun gadgets. And also something that really kind of bugged me about the movie is that there were a lot of things that happened that were very convenient in a lot of things. To where you're like, well, technically, shouldn't they have just gotten shot and died at this point? Shouldn't this have just happened?
Of course not. They're Men in Black.
Exactly. But there was a lot of moments that happened that I was kind of like, this is kind of convenient that just this happens to be there, or this person just happened to be there to where they were able to make an escape kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. They're not too noticeable, and but there were some parts where you're just like, oh, okay, they could have gone in a little bit deeper.
Yeah, it is also predictable, but I think I'm like okay with it though. I don't know.
I'm kind of okay with it. I mean, it didn't bug me that much.
It didn't bug me, and it just meant that I like knowing the answer of where they were going with the story. I kind of was able to just sit back and enjoy it for what it was, and enjoy the performance and the acting and kind of the world of Men in Black. But I really did wish that there were a little bit more aliens and a little bit, and we don't mean that like they don't have, when I said not enough gadgets, I don't mean that they don't have any, they have plenty, but you know, in the first one you kind of got to see them, a lot of them, not each one, what they can do with each gadget.
Yeah.
And what some of
they were
them
utilized.
Do. They explained it a little bit more, and this one was kind of glazed over. And I don't know if maybe they felt like they didn't need to spend time on it. They want on the little things, and they wanted to focus more on the story, which is fine. But I feel like for me, part of the reason I go and see a movie like Men in Black is to see these like cool aliens and cool gadgets and weapons and things like that. So I just wish they explore that just a little bit more. But overall, it's a fun movie. I had a fun time. I laughed a lot. Let's go ahead and give our ratings.
Well, I want to give this a matinee it, because it's definitely fun, definitely worth a good bucket of popcorn, and I came out of it going, you know what, that was a good time.
I agree. I am actually going to give the same rating, and that is check it out at the matinee. See it at the matinee. Whatever rating we decided, we just matinee it. It's great. It's fun. It's great to see on a big screen with the surround sound, and you kind of the audience that was in the theater with us really seemed like they were having a blast. I heard people laughing, and I found myself laughing. So. Mm-hmm. Go see it at a matinee, go support the movie, and that's it for our rating. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what your favorite Men in Black moment is. It can be in any of the films, even this one if you've seen it, but just be careful with the spoilers.
Yeah.
All right, see you in the next one. Bye.